Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Crystal Warriors. It's time for our characters to go after Emperor Grym himself. The person who causing all this mischief that's going about. So, if you may have noticed in the last video, there was no monsters. There's going to be no monsters in this battle or the battle after that because we got all the elemental crystals. Once we got them, the monsters disappeared. So it's just us versus 9 enemies. The one in the middle there, obviously being Emperor Grym. Let's see what he looks like. Who is the man behind all the things? Ooh, it's like a guy with a ram skull like helmet. Has those like ram horns on it. So got a lot of folks laughing at the warehouse on the Coast Guard base when I was giving cow jokes. Dad cow jokes. So, why do bulls wear bells around their neck? Because their horns don't work. So, now what does work, though, is turtling in this map. We're going to just basically hang out back here beyond these mountains, and we're going to let the enemy mages come toward us. There's a lot of mages in this battle, so we're going to let them come to us, and then we'll just gang up on them as they come around the mountain. So I'll lay our little ambush here. I've only been using characters that I still need to get levels up for, max out their experience just to satisfy my OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. For those of you who may not be familiar with the acronym, I should define acronyms. I'm telling people a lot of times at work to do that. Like I said, I work at the Coast Guard base. I edit manuals and stuff, and a lot of times the folks who write the manuals or the classwork are experts in their field. So when they're writing it to train new recruits how to do it, they still use the acronyms because they're so used to it. You always got to remind them, hey, a lot of these kids are, fresh out of boot camp. They may not know these acronyms because they're never on the job. They're just learning how to do the job. So you got to define everything because you don't want somebody being in the middle of, like, say, troubleshooting a piece of equipment, and it says, like, turn the XYZ. They're like, what is XYZ? What does it mean, Gotta define everything. Always define your acronyms on first use. So we got 2 of the mages here hanging out. Like I said, as long as we kind of stick back here, we'll take the enemies out, little bit by little bit. Surprisingly, this one does not have a level 2 elemental spell. But when there's so many mages, and they can hit you all from 3 tiles away, yeah, they're gonna put a hurting on you, so. We'll have Harami do the battle in case she misses with her first spell. We got a level 2 spell. See, our bolt is a little bit wider than that mage's bolt, which was a level 1 spell. So let's heal up Iris here. Keep her up, because she's gonna be drawing a lot of that aggro from those mages. So, one at a time, slow and steady, we'll be taking these mages out. So we took out 1, so Iris won't be suffering too much damage. We've got a fighter character there coming up. Alright, let's move Iris back into position to take out this mage again. Pretty much going to play out like the last battle. Iris will be injured. Rami will sweep in, finish this Seth enemy off. And then we can heal Iris up and prepare for the next round. Like I said, we just want to always battle. Didn't want to fight there. You don't want to fight. You want to use your spells. So, just messed up there a little bit. But Yeah, we want to battle because that way if we attack from range and miss, they'll counter us and hit us anyway. So might as well, you know, potentially take that one counter and then have a second opportunity to attack. So now we'll just use a life spell to heal the princess totally up, because 50% of her health wouldn't get her up to max. So there we go. Now she's ready to take on the next wave of enemies. Nelson level 9. Him forward. How's our other characters looking? I know our 2 wind characters are level 9. Pointed them out another time. They still need to, I guess, max out their little experience thing there. Grym, for the most part, will stay put. You know, he's like guarding the fort. So that's good. We don't really have to worry about him swinging by and joining the fray. We can wait until he's all alone and then take him out. You know, gang up on him with all our characters. So we take a lot of damage. Let's drain this brassed enemy. Get a good 18 hit points back. We can drain again and get 13, so we did some good damage there and basically kept ourselves healed up. So yeah, drain is, like I said, extremely powerful. You definitely want to get that for all of your mages and for your lord, your princess. Yeah, there's no, like I said, there's no reason why you really wouldn't, you know, if you were going through power level, to probably use both mages, both priests, because the priests get such, or healers, get such powerful, stat gains at the end. You know, there's no reason not to use them, and you see how good mages are, that they can hit from, you know, 3 tiles away. Well, you know, your fighters have to get up close and personal, so they're always going to be counter-attacked unless they put the finishing blow on something. Well, mages, like in that in a few episodes ago, were able to, you know, go to terrain, shoot over mountains, you know, rain down destruction on characters from safe points if you get the right terrain. We're kind of using terrain here pretty well, forming that little wall along the mountain, which is its own natural wall. So we got looks like we got the second wave of mages coming down here. Well, this will be nice. We'll get to use our bolt spell against this guy eventually. Let's heal up just to be safe here. 11 hit points. Remember, drain does 1/4 of the character's max, not current max hit points, not max total. That would be really overpowered, but their current max total. Yeah, we kind of finished that guy off with if we used 2 bolts, but Rami was taking a lot of damage. Yeah, Rami would have been defeated there, but this is where drain is really, really good, when the enemy attacks you and they're at full hit points, so it's a good 17 right here. Well, we can get another 12 here, so almost heal up all the damage done. Rami will still probably want a heal, though, so yeah, if it wasn't for that drain attack, Rami would have been defeated, so... Orion, we've all seen these fights before. He'd basically bring this pyro down to either 1 or 3 hit points, depending on how hard he hits. But either way, basically puts the pyro down to critical hit point range, where anyone can just basically sweep it and finish him off. So let's finish off the pyro here with Rami from range. We didn't attack close up. I know I've been speaking about trying to do that, but we didn't want to expose Rami to any more danger. So just have hang back there, finish off. Spells can miss, but it is kind of rare that they do, so took a chance there. Like I said, it was more important that we protect Rami here, so... Looks like we have 5 enemies left to go. 2 more in reserve and Emperor Grym. That one kind of blended in there with the fortress there at the end. There he is. He was hiding up there in the corner. But it's a good thing these mages, they're aggroing the princess. Because otherwise they'd be, going after, if they were going after whoever had the lowest hit points, they'd be going after Rami, and like I said, she's flanked by 2 enemies, but hey, we just got a level, so that heals her up entirely, so even if this Mad would have attacked Rami, she was at full hit points, so that's really nice that you get a full heal after leveling up. So just get a little bit of health back here. There we go. Set whatchamacallit, Iris up for set that Mad up to be defeated by another character. Iris probably could have finished the Mad off with a regular attack, but we'll still do, like I said, we still want to get some other characters, gain some experience, so we'll baby it up a little bit. So yeah, both of these enemies now are in small range where Rami can finish him off. Now that Rami's at full hit points, like I said, we can risk engaging in one-on-one combat and potentially getting countered. One more, and Rami's has her everything statted out, maxed. Mad. Borm can use 2 more. Well, let's give him one of them. He has the advantage. Still didn't finish him off. Doe. But that's okay. Born will not be fighting Emperor Grym. We just, like I said, brought some of these characters along to try to max them out. So, alright, let's heal ourselves up and then prepare for our final push. Yeah, even though Orion is really tough there. Still want to heal him up there. He's not invincible. Alright, let's have this guy come down and fight us all by his lonesome here. Wonder what character he is. Well, let's see what he is. Ooh, we got another Pyro Mage. Frost, that's the level 2 ice spell. I think Cold is the level 1. Alright. And let's finish off fittingly a mage with a mage. So he's passed a few battles. Rami's gotten a lot of experience. But that's okay, because we were neglecting her for so long. It's good to give her her moment of glory, her moment in the sun. And the other characters that we neglected, the initial army that we came with, Dane, the water element fighter, Eldor, the fire element lord, and Rat, the wind ranger. They will all get their time to shine when I do an initial army playthrough, where I basically go through this game again, but I only use the initial characters that you start level 1 with. So it'll be Iris, those 3 characters I just named, and then Murik, the mage, and Faye, the healer. So let's move our healer Orion there up to the front to confront Emperor Grym. Now the Emperor, he's gonna have a lot of hit points, so it's always good to go after him right away with a drain spell, even if you don't need to heal. The drain is gonna do much more damage than any other regular spell could do. So, Grym is a wizard, so I guess that's fitting. He surrounded himself with quite a few mages, so he can attack at range, and he can counter our wizards, well, our only wizard, Romney, when she attacks at range. But yeah, he's just basically gonna combine attack with spells, so that's how we're gonna basically take him out with our neutral element characters, because then he won't be able to exploit any weaknesses. And obviously he's going to have the level 2 versions of all the spells, so he'll do a lot of damage. If he had one more hit point, we would have done one more point of damage to him. But that's okay, we're slowly whittling him down. So, let's see how Orion does against him, damage-wise. 17? So yeah, there's ooh, he missed the spell, wow. So yeah, this is not looking good for Grym. You could say it's looking a little grim. Ah! Ta-da. That was probably worse than the cow joke that I told at the beginning of the episode. So, well, this is pretty much finished battle. Yeah, Grym basically has no hope against us. But you might be wondering, well, what's gonna happen? I kept saying that there's you know, another battle after that. There's 16 battles total. This is only the 15th. You know, Emperor Grym, wouldn't he be the leader? I mean, he is the Emperor. Well, I guess there's a man behind the man. Or more precisely, in terms of this game, we will learn that there is a woman behind the man. They say behind every great man stands a great woman. Well, I guess behind this evil emperor stands an even eviler woman who's been pulling the strings the entire time. So, but we will learn about that in this town, the final town. You're the one who put an end to the Emperor Grym and his invasion, aren't you? Yes, we are. Let's make our final purchases here. How might I be of service? We can buy that claymore for Iris. It's the best sword for her, but it's basically 5,800 gold. Yeah, we might as well just buy instead the elemental spells for Romney. So Iris doesn't need a lot of things to use damage. A lot of times, a lot of the damage that we're doing is through Iris's drain spell. So we'll just get Romney all the level 2 elemental spells. We can finally drop that fire spell. Get the level 2 fire spell Blaze. Do we have enough to buy anything else here? What can we buy? Nope. We said nothing else that we need, so yeah. How to manage money. Money is tight this entire game. Won't be so tight in the next playthrough where I go through with just the initial army. Yeah, we can just spend willy-nilly there. I don't understand it. I know that Emperor Grym has been defeated, yet I feel there's something. Maybe the fortune teller will be able to tell us. It appears that Jin is more than just the name of an empire. It's an evil entity that seeks to enslave us. It must be stopped. Yes, there is another thing. The Jin, an evil Jin, who was, like I said, pulling the strings of Emperor Grym the entire time. So now we have to, just as we took out the Emperor, we better take out Jin here in order to get lasting peace. So join us in the next episode where we finish Crystal Warriors. Take care, have a good day. Bye.